And we are live.
Alright, so you guys are adventuring together, right? You are currently with our adventurers, but for whatever reason you had to stop and waylay someone. Okay?
Before context, he's talking to Hank and new guy David, also known as Oro.
Oro! So, in catching up with the crew, you are traveling along and you camp for the night. In the middle of the night, you notice a dense fog roll in. The next morning when you wake up, you notice that the woods around you have changed. Everything's kind of like just in a gray hue and just dingy, dull, dark, damp. The woods are really close together, and you wake up to the sound of wolves howling. Now, quick investigation, you notice that there's a road that's kind of muddied over. It's got some wagon wheels tracks in it, some horse hooves. It's going east to west. And it almost seems like the fog to the east is just super dense, like almost like you can't even see 10 feet. You can't even do like 5 feet in front of your hand. You know, you can't see. But to the west is kind of cleared up, and it seems to be like the road to the west is open. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go west, where it's open. Follow the road a little bit.
So, in this backstory of you guys splitting, you had to do something.
Okay.
He's an old acquaintance of yours. You guys meet up, and he's like, "Yo, dude, you know I'm not busy right now. What you up to?" "Oh, I'm going to hook up some other campaign party guys, and they're on a quest for the king." And he's like, "Hey, I'll take some gold." And you're like, "Sure, come on." Right? So, you guys are going west, and you're following it. Now, as you go west, I'll read the description verbatim, because that way you get to see the exact same thing that they seen.
Don't forget to do the narrator voice.
Yes, Daddy dearest.
Well, you said you're giving them the same experience. I'm just trying to help.
Did I narrate the first one?
Actually, I can't remember.
Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestone. The tall shape becomes recognizable as a village dwellings. First, we're going to go to the gates. That'd be the gates of Ravenloft. Gates of Barovia. The fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting out from impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flanking the gate, their heads now laying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Woo!
Do I get anything on my insight?
You can roll insight, see if you recognize the gates.
Awesome. So, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Second page. From your attributes, second page, scroll through it, insight, alphabetical order.
Awesome.
Huh?
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, gotta get back in the groove. I missed last week.
It's funny how quickly you fall out of that, right?
15.
15. So you're looking at them. I mean, they seem like you might recall these gates from something from one of the scholarly books that you read, but you're not quite sure. You just can't quite place it. You know you've read about it. You know you might have heard about something in passing, but not quite familiar with it.
Do I get a negative connotation with that?
Negative?
Half forgotten memory or a positive one?
It's more like, where the heck did I read about this thing from?
Okay.
Where was? Flippin' A.
What was the question?
Does he recognize the gates?
That'd be a history check. That'd be a history check. That's lore.
Lore? History check.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
That'll work.
Alright, history check. 19.
Oh yeah, you recognize it. Like, there was a city that, like, once existed in this general area, like, which is completely far away from where you're originally from, that disappeared, and like they haven't seen it since. And like the description kind of like matches the pillars and everything, the statues, but like beyond that, you don't know much more about it because, to be honest with you, this realm doesn't exist in the other realm. So they wouldn't know about it because everybody that came here died.
Oh,
So,
like Fatal Frame. Got you.
Awesome. So I recognize it's a city, just not the place.
yeah, you're thinking like, man, you know, this looks like kind of that city that disappeared. Like, it was like somewhere in like
So I at least know where
Barovia
elsewhere.
or something like that.
Okay, so I know where elsewhere
Huh?
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you guys gonna do? There's nobody standing at the gates. Big iron doors.
You want to go in and search it? Order. Yeah. I walk up to the gate, see if it opens.
As soon as you approach the gates swing open slowly.
Alright. Alright, then I walk up to the inside of the gate.
Okay, are you following him? As soon as you guys go past the doors, you hear behind you.
Told you it was a bad idea.
The door shut behind you, slamming. The fog overtakes the wall and the doors as it like spills over the wall and just kind of rolls towards you guys.
Okay.
You continue down the path.
I want to I want to touch the ground, cast a cantrip of light to brighten up the area within a 20-foot radius.
Are you a
from
human?
Madison.
Are you a human?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Alright, so you cast light. It lights up the whole area. Without rolling perception, they look, the gates, the doors and everything, they look old and worn. Really beat and weathered.
Okay.
They almost seem like you could punch through them easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they're deteriorated and whatnot. Just like aged.
Okay. Alright. I go with you. You wanna are there shops around us?
You see the village up ahead, just on the outskirts. Like you're just a little bit of distance away.
So we have this big ass gate.
Yeah. Actually, you don't even see the village. There, the road goes and jogs off to the left.
So basically, we just got this wall, the gate,
Yeah.
and then just land, other than this pathway.
Hmm.
There's no like.
So like, there's
Like
literally
inside.
like, you see the road, you see like this giant stone gate, but then there's just dense forest. Like the forest is so thick, like the trees are so close together, it's almost like it creates its own wall.
Okay. I say, Oral, that we go and explore the road ahead.
So after exploring the road for what seems like a couple hours thereof, you guys do make your way into the outskirts of the town. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
Is there like a bigger building than others, like almost like an administrative?
So as you're walking through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're doing? We're walking through.
Okay.
You notice that there is smoke and stuff like that. E7. You do hear what sounds like sobbing from a long distance away.
Ignore it.
Gotcha.
I ignore it. I'll ignore it.
Love it.
The divine cleric of the light. Light knows no evil, no good.
En Spiritu Santo.
Either evil or good. It just is. And that sobbing might snuff out my light, so I ignore it. How about you, Oral? Do you ignore the sobbing? Yes.
Nothing good's ever come from sobbing.
The gravel road leads into a village. Its tall houses, dark as tombstones, nestled among the solemn dwellings, are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eyes towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
Let me check my spells.
I'm not actually going to run that one. That's, hey, this is the intro to the one that you were talking about.
Are you running them through it?
Nah.
I was about to say.
That's too long. That would take up the whole campaign.
Ooh. Okay, I have it. I'm going to use a cantrip,
Yeah?
thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And I am going to make. Now it says my voice booms up to 3 times as loud.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can also transfer my voice like ventriloquist? Since it's supposed to be a minor
No,
wonder?
it just increases it.
Okay, so my wonders aren't vigorous. They're just minor. Alright. Alright, and I'm gonna scare the crap out of these kids. I'm gonna make my voice boom up to 3 times as loud
Yeah.
as normal. And then I'm gonna be like, hey. And then I'm gonna wait for them to respond. And if they start going towards me, I'm just gonna give a really loud yell. And see if they turn into monsters.
All right. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There are monsters all around." She then points down the street. I'm trying. I see. I don't want to go into this part of the campaign because this is the entry level 1 through 3 run campaign. That's the closest house to what you guys came into.
Mm-hmm.
So. Are you here to take care of all the monsters?
No.
Well, then why are you here?
Lost.
You may go and seek information at the tavern. And they point down the road.
Okay. So, I am chaotic neutral.
Mm-hmm.
What would I do with 2 children that are lost?
They're not lost.
Oh, so they live there.
Yeah.
They're just poor.
Yep.
Raggedy ants. Well,
You didn't ask them anything. You just
I
said,
didn't ask them anything. I just,
hey,
And then they responded. I talked.
there are monsters everywhere. Are you here to kill the monsters?
And I said,
No.
I don't want your kids in my truck and leaving stuff in there. This is on the side of the road, I almost got a ticket.
Holy crap.
The state trooper was really pissed, I said, I didn't know it was back there.
Where is the tavern?
All right. They point down the road. That way.
Alright, I'm gonna be like light blessed. And just wave at them. And then, just because I'm a nice person, I'm gonna give them one, where's my currency at? I'll give them 1 copper. Or 2 coppers, 1 for each one.
You go to put the copper in the hands,
Mm-hmm.
and it falls through, and they fizzle out and
Okay.
disappear.
I save my coppers. I pick them back up out of the ground.
Oh, I get this next to goo.
Yep, yep.
And then,
You're not gooey, are you?
Not yet.
I talk to Order over here. Hey, how are you?
Good.
And then I say we just keep walking through the town.
All right, so you make your way over to what appears to be a tavern. Oh.
How about you, Order? You got any
Hi, Bruce.
concerns?
I'm trying to roll you through this real fast, guys, to catch up to them.
Hey, I'm all about it. God bless.
You recording yet?
Yep.
Mhm. So you come up. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming that this is the Blood of the Vine Tavern.
Blood of the vine? Or
The vine.
The vine.
The Vine.
The vine.
The N is scratched out and an F put in its place.
Okay, so I once again use cantrip of light and I touch the tavern door. And that should illuminate inside because it goes out to a radius.
Yeah. Okay.
So it lightens up the inside.
So you light up the door.
But it also lights up the inside, right? 'Cause it goes
Oh yeah,
outside.
it lights up the door. The door, you touch it and like,
Awesome. I go in. I go in the door.
you're immediately greeted by 3 women who are sitting at the table closest to the door. They look at you and they're like, "What are you doing with our door?"
Okay. This
They look,
Oh,
think of gypsies. They got
God.
the guard and they're older.
If they're gypsies, wouldn't they be talking with a Romanian accent?
Do it.
What are you doing with our door?
My Scottish accent, but okay.
Whatever.
Oh, we're all together now, right?
No,
No.
I'm catching them up to you.
We had to sit here
Here's
quietly.
a pokey, man.
We had to spectate for the first half hour.
3. I tell them, doing what I want.
You do this.
Life less.
Have you ever seen
I got you.
I
Hold on.
sense with a life less.
That's equal in size
Let's
to that.
see.
Here's some like pillows that are like that big.
Let's see.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah,
Happy
blah,
resin.
blah.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
And they got inside,
Mhm.
there's a cage. and
You
it's
do
very
what you
stable,
want, do you?
And it's 30 quarters, about a pound and a half a month.
So, you
I
think
think we
it's
should get him one of
polite
those.
to come in and do things to people's property
He'd break something.
when not asking?
More than likely, yeah.
At this point in time, let me see. What's the radius of this? 30-foot radius sphere. What do you think,
Be a
Ordo?
nosy.
Huh?
What do you think, Ordo? You got anything to say this moment?
You Outlanders, you have no control over yourselves. Perhaps the Lord shall deal with you shortly. Scottish. Hush. Perhaps the Lord. See, I can do a Russian accent, but only in male voice. So go screw kite.
In Russia, kite screw you.
Ah, big bear kite. You go. Fudge.
It's okay, buddy. We understand.
You have messed with our door. No, I can't do it. Door. You have messed with door.
Riders on the
You
storm.
have messed with door.
Wrong door.
Fix the door at once.
Can I cast plant growth to try and fix the door and replace it with plants?
Okay. Life less.
You can.
But the door's not broke. I just put lights on it. Oh. The door's not broke. Okay. I'm just gonna walk back out.
And you're gonna leave your spell on it?
I'll take it off.
Okay.
I'm cowardly.
So you walk back out, right? So the street goes north and south and back to the east. Which direction would you like to go?
You pick one. South.
South?
South it is.
No? Is that what you guys picked?
South.
Oh. As you start to walk south,
Good for you.
you hear the laughter of children, and you see the wisp of the fog roll past, and the children running to the north.
So the children are running into the fog.
They're running away from the fog.
I walk faster.
The fog grows dense in front of you. You start to choke out on the fog. It seems like it's not actual. It like almost. It hurts to breathe in the fog.
Like viscous?
It breathes like vapor, but it just stings to the lungs.
Okay.
And it's getting thicker and thicker the further south you go.
Can I cast detect poison and disease?
You can. So go ahead and hit cast, but I can tell you that there is no poison or disease in this fog. It seems supernatural. It's getting super thick. You're getting tired because you're breathing so hard.
First one. Okay.
You notice that the air to the north, the fog doesn't seem as thick to the north.
I about face and walk to the north.
And as
And I
you
bring
do
Oreo
this,
with me. Oreo.
the fog seems to literally keep pace with you. Like it's flowing in behind and just coming in from the side alleys and everything and just flowing in. It's like it's pushing you to the north.
I walk faster.
So as you go, you guys end up coming up. This is gonna be fun.
Awesome. I like fun.
Do I update my hit points? Or are
No.
we still doing the fight?
Yeah, we're still in the middle of the fight.
Okay.
Like, you don't update anything right now, mate.
That's what I'm
All I'm doing is pushing these guys into your fight.
Okay.
Atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar of stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. The church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end, and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against the load. As you walk up, you notice that the gate around the church is open. Well, there's no gate around it, sorry. The wooden doors of the church have been covered in claw marks and scratched by fire. You make your way into the area of the church and you hear, "Feed me!" And you see a priest scurrying around inside from one room to another. As you see him clutch a wooden cross, not a wooden cross, a wooden sun, like with rays coming off of it, and he runs back into the other room.
Okay. So this feed me, is that like an infant voice? Is that like an adult voice?
It sounded like an adult voice, but just high pitched and like
High pitched.
"Feed me!"
So I'm getting Resident Evil vibes from that. What else? What do you want to do?
We're inside this church, right? Or
So you
outside?
make your way inside the church. Immediately to your right, you see a room. There's a priest standing there, and he's looking down this trap door that's open now. And you hear, "Just press it against him!"
I run and I Sparta kick that priest down the door.
For realsies?
Yes. It's chaotic neutral. And I pray. And why do I say light bless?
All right,
Getting to be fun.
let me rephrase. Okay,
Okay. No,
time out, retcon.
I want to see this play out.
Yeah, same here. No, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
You know what? I'm going to just make it so that they're still at the grave. So, you run up and Spartan kick them.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
Awesome.
D20 plus to hit.
D20 plus what?
To hit. So, unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike. Seven.
7 to hit.
Yep.
I can't believe you're doing this.
It makes me so happy.
I'm in this weird town with ghost girls.
Oh no, we agree with you. It makes
Taverns.
sense.
And then I just hear this priest going around some high pitched screaming saying, "Feed me," and he's just overlooking this dark chasm. I'm not taking chances, man. He's a heretic anyway. I don't see no light symbols around here.
So, roll a D. Wait, what's your damage for unarmed strike?
It says 2.
Mm-hmm. So, he takes 2 damage and he staggers down the door.
Awesome.
Let's do this. Wow.
Do it.
Wow. Jeez. So I'm going to take another couple points for fall damage. The priest rolls to the bottom of your feet behind you,
Dead.
Umar. Oh!
What do you do?
Help! I'm being oppressed.
What do you do, Omar? He's behind.
So you're at the top of the steps. You literally just went, "This is Sparta!"
But I said like bless at the end. That
Like
makes it all
bless.
justified.
I like your play style.
Anything's good when it's like bless. It's almost as good as fluff bless.
A what?
Fluff bless.
All right, explain that one.
The cat.
So he's at my feet, right?
You know,
He is
people
not.
really
He
like
actually
cats. Oh,
kicked
yeah,
him
yeah,
down the
yeah.
door.
Okay.
So he's down the door.
So
Well, I got
yeah,
black cats
you're in the
in the
like doorway looking at him, who just literally kicked the priest down the trap door.
So he came out of the trap door and landed behind him.
Huh? Behind Bruce.
I look back and I see it. I look back
Bruce
my
is at the
head.
foot of the steps that's at the bottom of the trap door.
Oh, okay.
Bruce is on the phone.
Yeah.
What's your character's name?
Umar.
Umar. Haven't seen you in a while.
Actually, you've never seen him.
Oh, I haven't?
Not Umar.
Nope.
Oh, it was your other character? My bad.
You've met Goo and Scourge, but not
Oh.
Umar.
Do I see those two?
No.
Oh. Hell, friend. This priest tried to molest me. So I kicked him.
You're not sure what molest mean.
Meanwhile, there's a vampire in your face and his.
You kind of busy.
Need help?
Yeah.
You always need help.
Alright, so I hear Goo and I recognize him and
Right.
I saved
You
you
can hear their
many
voices.
times too, you know.
All right, you don't have the opportunity to say, "Hey, Goo," and carry on a conversation. You just hear him yelling, "Busy!"
Okay, awesome. So I hear the sound of fighting, I'm assuming, since I hear they're busy. I hear that kind of scuffling kind of.
You hear a little bit of scuffling. I don't think you hear more other than like, "Busy! You told me hold it against him."
If he got knocked down from the top of the stairs, he heard me yell when I got bit.
Okay, so
Then yeah, you heard "Ah!"
okay, so I go down there.
Okay, so you're at the base of the steps. You're ending your turn there. What are you doing, boss?
So I'm still. So you said it was a trapdoor type thing, right?
Yep.
I go down the steps and try to. Oh,
All right, so you're sitting on the last step, and these two are in your way. Omar and Hank are standing at the base, so you can't really make it down. So you're on the top of the last step. The priests seem to have fallen off to the side, onto the ground. And you're just kind of looking up at him. What's the meaning of these?
I say Gru, I designate Gru, and what's your character's name?
Scourge.
Gru and Scourge are friends. They came with me on the quest. And then I look and I assume,
Tell him, do you remember what my outfit looks like?
I have no idea.
I got gold body armor.
Okay, we got,
Dragonborn, so you kind of can tell that that's what I am.
we have a,
And I got a really long sword.
okay. So we have Gru, the goblin.
Goo.
Goo the
He looks like
goblin.
a small child with a sailor suit on. That's hairy and ugly.
We got the,
Goo is cute little boy.
Sure.
we have the cute little boy Gru. Scourge, the
Scourge.
Scourge, the
He is a gold
Dragonborn.
dragonborn with
gold armor.
gleaming plate mail.
I don't know the other guy, but I assume he's friends.
Umar, yep.
Yo, friend. Talking to Umar.
All right. Speaking of Umar, top of the round. We're gonna go ahead and go with you.
We're going now? Woo, finally. Okay.
Yes. So top of the round, Umar.
Okie dokie.
To recap, now that we caught up and everybody's in the same room, he has a male humanoid grappled on top of him, and like his face is here, and you see blood just coming from this, like this, and Goo is going. And by that I mean he's holding his holy symbol up and pressing against the vampire.
Yeah.
Okay, so Umar, what do you got?
In my last.
Okay, first off, I sit there and say, why are we messing with this guy? We're supposed to be dealing with the woman. And I'm going to fire magic missile at second level
Okay,
at the vampire.
shoot away.
I'm getting ready to pull my sword and use it.
Let's see. That'll be 4. 1d4 points of damage.
So they automatically hit, right? No matter what?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, 2 points.
Second one is 3 points of damage, so that's 5. Third one is 5 points of damage, so that's 10. And fourth one is 4 points damage, so a total of 14 points damage.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
You see the guy at the base of the stairs. He just kind of. How would you describe your magic missile gets shot out?
Oh, I take my wand and I just point it at the vampire, and they look more like electrical bolts rather than just regular, like any type of mystical bolt. But they shoot out forth from the wand all at the vampire.
Okay. All right, so it's his turn. So he is going to be grappled, and then he is going to do. This is gonna be fun. All right, he is going to a claw attack with you. That is a +6 to hit, so 22 to hit you there, Mr. Scourge.
Nick. What?
22 damage.
To me?
Or I'm sorry, 22 to hit. Damage. See,
22
that's
to
what
hit
you
you.
get for not paying attention.
What's your AC?
2d4 plus 3. 1, 2. Woohoo! 8, 9, 10, 11 points
18.
of damage.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, it hits.
18.
It hits.
How much?
All right.
18?
Yeah, I did 22 and I just did 11 points of damage. And then he's going to take a bite out of you. Ooh, that definitely hits. And the bite does 2d6 damage. All right, on a hit is a 1d6 plus 3 damage. Is 5 damage for the bite, and then 6 damage necrotic that you cannot. You have to take that off of your top as well. So your maximum hit points, which would have been 65 the first round, it dropped to. What did it drop to?
I got 49 here. I think that's cumulative.
So you're
Well, I
at
think the first time he dropped down to 56.
56.
Is what it was.
all right. So an additional 6 points off of that, so 50. You can't go above 50 hit points being healed
Oh.
this fight.
Okay.
Okay. So that's his turn. Goo, no, Scourge, you're up. Goo is up. Goo's up. Sorry. What are you doing, Goo?
Okay, so Goo just kind of like, sees the biting and you like start to get bloody and everything, so he just kind of sighs and goes, "Goo old-fashioned way." So he puts the amulet back on, he pulls his knife out, and I guess I try to stab the vampire.
Okay, so you pull your knife out and
Yeah.
you try to stab it with the unicorn horn?
Yeah, do I get sneak attack on that still, or?
No, you get a. Yeah, you do get to sneak attack because he's engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets the advantage. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, please. Regeneration. Weaknesses. No. Okay. Okay. I was just making sure that the silver didn't do anything, and it doesn't.
That's the other thing that's in this area that's prevalent. 25.
25 hits.
Okay. And what am I up to now? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Where do I find my proficiency on this thing?
For which?
Sword.
It's an automatic. You have proficiency on it. It automatically gives you the bonuses to hit. So whatever your sword is, that +6 or whatever, plus it's taking into consideration your proficiency already.
That's 9, 13, 14 plus 6. So
6 plus 4.
that's going to be 20 damage. Plus, I want to go ahead and tack on Fury of the Small. So 26 damage.
Okay. So we're down to that hurt. All right.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cunning action and disengage and get a block away from the vampire.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
That is Scourge. It's your turn.
Okay.
So instead of casting Thunder Smite, we'll just think that you casted. What was the one that he was supposed to cast? Bruce?
If he burns his spell slots,
Yeah.
he can do a divine strike.
Do a Divine Strike. That's what you need to do.
So for each level of, so like if he were to burn a second level spell slot, it would give him extra damage, two dice of extra damage, I believe, on his smite. He'd have to. It's in his. It should be under his
I'm pulling his up.
features.
I have divine favor. I don't see divine strike.
It's under features. Description. Features and description. Divine Sense. Lay on hands. Fighting style. Divine Smite. When you hit
That I
it.
got.
Huh?
That's it. Divine smite.
Yep. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot and deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than the first.
That's in my list?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see it on here.
It's in your features and traits. It is one of your character's class features.
So if he burns a level 1 slot, he'd do 2d8 extra damage. If he burnt a second level slot, he'd do 3d8 extra damage.
Correct.
Yeah. And so on and so on.
Well, I'm going to add the spell to my.
So you didn't cast it, and you don't have to add a spell. It's just a class feature.
Okay.
But you already burnt a spell slot casting Thunder Smite. I'm retconning it for you so you can see what Divine Smite does. So you've already casted it, so don't worry about casting a spell right now. So what you would do is you'd go ahead and roll to hit with your weapon.
19.
That hits. And remember, there's always a plus to it, right? It's your weapon plus. So you want to make sure you go to your greatsword because it gives you the plus to hit.
And if I'm correct, he doesn't have to say. I don't know if he's got to say that he's using Divine Smite prior to his roll.
2d6 plus 4.
Okay, that's your damage, but what was the to hit bonus? Right, it's in the same line. Go to the very go to your weapons. It's under. All right, so your greatsword is a +7 to hit, 2d6 plus 4. It's under actions for your action tabs.
So I've already passed with this, right?
Yep, you already passed. You can hit
So it's 2d6.
plus
It's a 4.
4
And a 1 is 5. Plus 7 is 13.
plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yeah, the +7 is to hit.
Okay.
The +4 is the damage. So you did how much damage?
5.
Total?
4 and 1 is fine. Just roll the
Plus additional 4.
9.
There you go.
Right.
Alright, so you did 9 points of damage. Okay? So, now, you did Divine Smite, so now you're going to do radiant damage to the guy. So, go to where your Divine Smite is, which is in the Features tab. Features and Traits, Divine Smite.
It's under the greatsword, right?
Nope, it's under Divine Smite. Under Features and Traits. It's right below Spellcasting, says Divine Smite.
See, Mick, you can use Divine Smite
2d8.
no matter what melee weapon you're using.
Yep, and it's an additional 2d8 damage.
I don't know where to look.
Under Features and Traits. There's a tab. Features and Traits. Swipe left to right. See at the very top of the page, it should say what tab you're on. Whether it's Proficiency, Features and Traits, Spells.
Manage spells.
Okay, so scroll to the right one more time.
Divine sense.
Yeah. Scroll down a little bit. Fighting
Divine
style.
Smite. There it
Dividing
is,
Smite.
okay.
There you go. Okay. So now you rolled 2d8 damage.
8. And 3 is 11.
So you did 11 points of radiant damage.
And the spell is a plus 7. Spell attack plus 7.
Okay.
I think.
There's nothing for that. It just adds
no,
the
no.
damage to it.
See, if you're burning a first level spell slot,
Right.
it does the 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
If you burn a second level spell slot, it does 3d8 rather than the 2d8.
Okay. So that's 11.
Okay. So now you can attack again because you have the ability to make 2 attacks in one round.
That's 2 6s, right?
No, that's rolling a d20.
Okay. 13 plus 7 is
Well,
20.
Bruce is still here, so it's
There
not
you
the
go.
wife.
I don't know who this is. Hello.
Hello, I'm looking for Rachel.
Rachel is not here right now. Let me see if I can't get a hold of her. And you would be?
I'm Juliana's
After he
mom.
bit me.
Oh.
I was planning on killing
Bye,
Okay.
Bruce.
Bruce, give me 1 second, okay? Let me call you back.
Yeah.
All right. So, she went down to that wildlife reserve. I didn't know she had Juliana with her.
Yeah,
Please leave your message for.
she was sick today, so she picked her up for me, and she told me an hour and a half ago they were going to some park and that she was gonna drop
Please
her off
leave
at
your
my house.
message.
But like I said, that was an hour and a half ago, and I can't get a hold of her.
Yep. That's because her phone's dead. Oh, you gotta love wives. Let me text her because she should have her watch. Either that or she's on the phone, which could be also the case.
Please leave your message.
Do you think they might be still at a park?
My wife is horrible with time. If she said she was gonna get here at a certain time, at about 30 minutes to an hour, she's horrible. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna do my darnest to get a hold of her.
I mean, I'm not like worried. I just, I wanted to head her off because she said she was gonna drop her off, and
She's absent-minded, and she never charges her phone. She never charges her phone. And this is why I got her a watch that's supposed to work without the phone. But then she's not
I think he's been.
cognizant enough to turn the cellular data on her watch.
oh, You talking about the Apple Watch?
Yeah.
I never understood those things.
Mm.
I need one though.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, guys. I
Oh.
didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
the
you're
meeting.
good.
No, you're fine.
Please leave your
All right, give me 1 second.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the restroom real fast since you got me on break,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna keep trying to reach out.
Those are set to, those
Okay.
are 20mm homies.
Do you know which park that she would go
They're
to?
based on the
Yeah,
animal
she
law.
took me down to the wildlife refuge over at Pike Airport.
And those are intact
All the way down
units,
past Wachula.
Oh.
MGS strikers,
So it's a little.
Same here,
They
Fabs.
have
fabs.
black bears. They have panthers. They
Those are
have,
2 extra tusks. I gotta get another pack of 4, so I get 6, and I'm gonna build up. That's what captured out of it.
They
Take
got
out an entire armor
They just got wild,
Armored
like
division,
nice, cool
cab
animals.
regiment,
Mhm.
So it's like a really small
1 to
park.
1.
There you go.
And it was not for them to do, except again, she was just like, huh.
Well, I mean, when she said park, I'm gonna take him to the park.
Did it
I
gain a
thought she
while
meant
back?
like,
She needs to elaborate
Let's
more.
go look some
yeah,
of
like I thought she meant we're going to like Third Street Park or something.
Well, you got stuff
She
that's
needs to
painted
be more
different
with
in the
that.
desert,
Especially since,
because you
know,
grab
I
what you have and you go.
It's fine.
Yeah, take your kid out.
Have you seen anything
Yeah.
All right, give me a sec.
from
Yes, sir.
from Iraq or
Yes, ma'am.
Afghanistan?
Sorry.
You got 3 tornado there too.
Hello, light glass.
Do what?
I said light glass.
Here, I'll put this right here so I don't forget.
But yeah, it helps to like read those descriptions, man. I know what you were saying. I was reading this earlier because I was just interested in what they were doing or what they would be doing.
I played one time with D&D, 1 and 2. This is what beyond that. Stuff's laid out different too.
It also helps me write a backstory.
Yeah. That way you get a little info and Tyler can add it in when he's playing the game. Like, oh, this guy was a beggar. He gets along with beggars better, just small stuff like that.
Oh, she's gonna tip me off.
So your backstory can influence how the game goes.
Well, yeah, like we've been playing this game for technically like a year and a half, and we just got to Priscilla, the person who rescued me and raised me. Here's my backstory. If you want to take a look at an example.
Yeah, my first character's already dead.
Yeah, I think I'm the only person from the beginning of the campaign. I'm the only person that's still playing the same character.
Yep.
Everyone else has died, quit, or got bored with their character. I think this is Bruce's 4th one, just because he's bored.
Not yet.
Well, I wasn't bored with my character.
Yeah, you just decided to walk into a room full of bandits, going, "Yeah, let's kill them all."
No. Bruce's character started that. He said, "Let's go," something like that.
No, he opened the door, and then you yelled, "Yeah, let's kill them all," and to all of them.
Yeah.
Please leave your message.
It was fun. We took a chunk of them out though.
Yeah, no, we killed like 3.
Yeah.
That was it.
Little shot.
3 out of 12. That's not good.
Well, it's not a bad count.
You killed a fourth.
Huh?
You killed a fourth. That sounds better.
Yeah, we killed the 4th then. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah. The only reason I looked, I jumped out a window from the rafters.
This character is very sneaky.
I'm just glad I have a move called second story work that runners get.
I just hit it with 16
Read both
points.
pages.
I read a little bit of it, but I kind of get the gist of it
16.
and all that.
16 to hit.
Yep. No, 16 points. Damn it.
Okay. Give me a minute.
But yeah, I get a move called second story work so I can move up and down walls as fast as my movement speed.
Nice. Oh, I can apply that to somebody. But
Nice.
They just move like they don't like climb with their hands. They just move with their feet up. It's called spider.
Oh, spider. It's like spider walk or something.
Spider.
Why did I buy her a watch?
Tell time.
So she can put it in her pocket?
Yeah, but it was also meant so that she would actually have something to call or listen or text on if she didn't have her phone. But she's not charging any of her devices at this point, and it's starting to really get upset, especially since I got a parent out there that's asking about her kid. And she went out of county with it.
Isn't that technically kidnapping?
No.
No, that's just doing.
It's just doing. But the problem is my wife doesn't understand. She didn't
He's
tell
in the next row.
the mom that she was going. She goes, "We're going to the park."
See, look at his face.
Not, we're going out of county to the park that's in Wauchula, South Wauchula, over in that Pioneer Park.
I always want to go to that thing.
It's cool. So the mom's like, "Well, what park did they go to?" And I'm like,
Please leave your message.
because she was gonna go meet my wife at the park.
Okay, I'll take some now. Because he's not even gonna kill the guy for me. He's just sitting there talking. I'm having fun with you.
Nick's gonna be the first one to die in the campaign.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, because this guy in front of me just bit me. I'm gonna kill him.
I had my brother when he was running a campaign. Got really mad once, and he just said, "Rocks fall, you die." Can I make a saving throw for it? Yeah, go ahead. Fail.
DC check was 35.
Oh, that was the funny part. He was serious. So the guy's like, "Are you serious?" Yeah. Are you serious? You must have asked like 12 times. Yeah. Needless to say, he never came back to the next session. He was mad about that. But he also lit a cigarette in his house and was drunk when he showed up the game. So.
Extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
I have half of mine to call AT&T. Oh, she's on T-Mobile.
You want me to try calling? See if a different number works.
Her
That'd be
phone-
great.
If her phone's dead and her watch is dead, there's nothing I can do.
Does one of the kids there have a cell phone?
Yeah, no.
What about this Giuliano kid? Does he have a cell phone?
She's in kindergarten.
Okay. Pretty sure Kaylee had a cell phone in kindergarten.
No, she didn't.
Oh.
My nieces and nephews did not get phones until they were 16. And then it was like it's everybody. Just for talking.
Yeah.
No
Done messed
text.
up. Should have waited till 18.
Huh?
Done messed up now. They talk all the time.
Juliana's mom is here.
I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
Juliana's mom's here.
Well, now I
Rops might
I
fall.
watch the phone. I got.
I'm
Don't
switch
be
that
that
real
real
quick.
now. Go for a headshot, oh. One guy almost split in half. Remember that one? In the castle, the keep? Go. I mean, well, remember, boom, right on the bed, actually clipped the first shot, I clipped the woman, had to end up healing her after I killed, what's his name, S, whatever?
Oh yeah, Cedric. Yeah.
Cedric,
Yeah.
They ended up cutting him in half with my greatsword.
And it's like, yeah, watch your aim, pal.
Well, no, my character was a little bit more than pissed.
Yeah, that character kind of reminded me of. You ever watch old school Hanna-Barbera cartoons? Remember the horse that had a guitar that would go kabong and just hit everything with it? Oh, that was him. Yeah, it's old school. I actually tested my 13-year-old niece the other day. I started going down like a list of cartoon characters. Like, do you know who Woody Woodpecker is? No. Hanna-Barbera's? No. Manila Gorilla? No. How old are you?
26. I think about it.
Okay, you don't know who they are either.
I know Woody Woodpecker, but that's about it.
Okay. Wet Willie? Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew.
No, that's Looney Tunes.
No.
Hanna-Barbera's, I guess it was Looney Tunes, like, competition, obviously. Looney Tunes won.
Like the original Jetsons or Jack.
Jetsons and Flintstones were their own things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, no, I'm sorry, Hanna-Barbera was a Flintstone. It was a Flintstone production, yeah.
Get all squared away, man.
I'll be alright.
Cool beans.
Not free. Yep. How much damage you do?
16. 6, and 4. Plus 4.
Oh, okay. So the 6 was there. So gotcha.
6 plus 6 plus 4.
All right.
Is he dead yet?
Totally.
Cool.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Better watch out, these shots might fall on you.
All right. The priest is now screaming at the top of his lungs, like manic and like just, what are you all doing? This is not helping. You said you would help change him back. Hank, your turn.
Awesome. So, for my first trick, I'm going to do the ever powerful and light blessed prayer of healing. And I'm going to choose Ku, Scourge, Omar, myself,
Oh, speaking of Omar.
and Order.
What are you doing to us?
He forgot to summon Bruce back.
Omar has disappeared in a dimensional rift.
I mean, can you guys? I don't know.
It's all,
Breathe, man, breathe.
it's all good. Just take a sec.
Don't get to plug it in.
That would be fine.
Okay.
Omar.
Hey, you there? Bruce,
So we're back.
we're back. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
All right, so go ahead and do your healing.
Alright.
This will mostly impact you.
I basically I chose prayer of healing for everyone. That's on my team. You, Scourge, Omar, Hank, and then Odo. I cast that, and as I cast that, it's like my voice speeds up to like nonsensical levels of saying light bless over and over again.
Okay.
And then the prayer of healing itself shows like aura, like the borealis that you see in the north, and it kind of covers all the members that I chose to heal. And then I roll. Prayer of healing, 19.
Okay.
That's 2d8 plus 4, so 19. That's
All
where
right.
I heal people.
So you can heal everybody for 19 points.
Awesome.
But they can't go over 50, right?
Correct.
Can I go over like temporary hit points or not?
No.
Okay.
No, that means only mixed character.
What? What about mixed character?
Add up 2 hit points for them.
Where was it that I read?
You get 10 minutes.
All right. So that's your job. You're up.
Didn't you say something about the priest having a glowing orb?
No, that would he does not. He was carrying a wooden sun thing, and you now see that he was holding it, and he dropped it to the floor.
Because it didn't work.
I'm lost.
Everybody's healed and all that. Hmm.
Bruce.
That state trooper was.
My turn?
You know, like caution tape coming out of the back of my truck.
No, it's not your turn. All right. So what were you doing?
I was thinking about doing it, but I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on Scourge, and what's your character's name? I forgot.
Goo.
Goo.
And that does.
Target skin has a rough bark-like appearance, and the target's AC can't be less than 16.
Hold off, because his AC is already naturally above 16. What was your AC?
19.
So that'd be a waste.
Alright, yeah.
So
Yeah, heal the guy with a vampire currently latched to his neck.
now that would help. Healing somebody with the vampire sucking his blood.
Yeah.
Copycat.
Or you can always attack. You can use an offensive spell. You can heal. Healing would probably help.
Well, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that to me. Can I do it to everybody?
So he's
Huh?
going
Anybody
to-
else damaged?
No, they're healing. They healed. He healed you, and he's saying he's going to heal.
Well,
More
I'm
likely.
I got 4 more points I can go up. The fight's
Oh.
over. I can heal myself now.
The fight's not over. He's still attached to your neck.
My neck.
Yeah.
He's a vampire. What do you think he does?
So you're gonna cast the third level.
He's grappling you. He's sucking your blood, man.
Yeah, he is wrapped around your neck with his mouth on your neck, sucking your blood.
I must have missed that part.
He's been like that since last game. Yes, we ended the game with him on your neck.
I didn't remember that.
I'll make it look like a
That's a bad day for me.
Yeah, yeah.
A bear.
All right.
Bear.
So he does something with, just something. Usually go a little bit more descriptive, like you say some words and roll your
Okay, so
fingers
you
in
get more
green.
into the role play part of it.
Yeah, and green stuff comes out of your fingertips or out from your mouth, and it flows out and rolls and forms into this bear that just is kind of hazy. It's a fog that's in the shape of a bear, or spectral of a bear. Spectronum. All right,
Who's the bear now?
huh?
This is a little bit of bear.
He created a spectre, like a ghost-like image of a bear. All right,
No, you're going.
top of the round, Umar,
Did you
you're
roll?
up.
Woohoo! I'm
The
gonna.
priest is just writhing on the ground, crying.
Isn't he supposed to roll to heal though?
What?
Roll to see how much he healed,
Um,
or no?
he has to walk into it, or did you casted it in his space, and then I guess it's at the start of his turn, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
okay.
talking about that tree thing, right?
Yep.
Like, yeah. So the father of the son.
Is just crying on the ground, just panicking.
Well, we're in the midst of it already. I'm gonna again. I'm gonna say some words and point my wand at the vampire, and a streak of energy, crackling energy like a lightning goes, and I'm gonna attempt to hit this vampire with a 3rd level witch bolt.
Okay.
With him attached to my neck.
Roll one. Roll a one.
Don't roll 1.
17.
That hits.
It's very far from him.
Okay, he will take this round because I maintain it, by the way.
Mm.
But this round he will take 30 points of damage.
Woo! Ow!
Nice.
Well, it's 3d12, and I rolled a 12, a 6, and a 12.
Wow. Is that the end of your
So,
turn?
yeah, he takes 30 points of electrical damage.
Wow.
All right.
And the beam is still attached to him, so each round I'll do an additional 3d12 to him.
Okay. Are you done?
Yep.
Wow. He hits, strikes you. He's going straight for the bite this time.
Me?
Mm-hmm. 4. Plus 3, 7 points of piercing damage. And then that's 4, 6 points. So you can only heal to 44 now.
How much did I take?
You altogether took, see, 4, 5, 6.
Wasn't it?
Huh?
He took a total of 13 this round.
Yeah,
didn't
13.
he? Yeah. But he can only heal back up to 44.
Mm-hmm. Now he's gonna hit with his claw. That hits. You take an additional 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Goo, it's up to you.
This is not good.
Alright, so in regards to what the priest yelled earlier, Goo's gonna yell back at him, "Do not know how to do that! Go open the suggestion!" And I guess I'm gonna move up to strike him again with the unicorn dagger. Uh, 15.
15 points?
15 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
Okay. Come on, there we go. Good. 10, 14, 18 points of damage. I'm sorry. 24 points of damage. Sorry.
You hit him, and it seems like his whole body structure just collapsed in a cloud of dust. And you see it all gather, swirl up, and go out and up the steps and through the trapdoor.
Well,
Do you think I did a bad thing? Not your fault.
Alright. So, the priest is on the ground crying, just unconsolable.
I look down at the priest and sorry.
I say nothing. I just stare at him.
He doesn't move or do anything, he's just weeping on the ground.
I am chaotic, right?
Hmm?
I'm thinking about killing him.
You're chaotic good, I think?
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't kill.
He's protecting evil.
It's his son, bro.
It's his son.
Yeah, it's his son, bro.
Yeah, like he's chaotic neutral. He can kill him. You can't.
But I don't want to kill him because I'm afraid these chaotic good people are intervene.
I mean,
My character doesn't stop people from doing stuff if they're my friends.
he's not. I mean, you do whatever you want. There's ramifications, though, for going outside of your alignment.
I won't do it then.
What's your alignment? Awful evil.
Lawful evil? Oh, you best be playing it that way. Okay, so you joke, but my last character was a lawful evil character.
So is this place is just like a complete ghost town, right? Nobody in it or anything like that?
We don't know.
We
It
haven't
was kind of
explored.
empty when you walked up. There was kids that kind of faded into the mist, disappeared on you.
Stephen King's children.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm just gonna decide to take a mental note on what he did in this church, feeding the monster.
I like your mental notes. They're powerful.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a ration out and try to hand it to the priest. Say, "Goo, sorry, Goo tried."
Doesn't even look up. He is laying face down on the ground, just sobbing.
All right, well, I'm just gonna set the ration down next to say, "Go understand. You need some time."
So,
And kind of like step back slowly.
is there an office, Goo or Scourge? Is there an office in this church?
Do you remember seeing office upstairs?
I go back up to the office.
So, roll perception.
I love perception.
Yeah.
Helps me perceive.
Umar turns around and says, "Now, can we get back on task of taking the
Doesn't work.
Burgermeister's daughter to the other town?"
24 on perception.
All right, you notice that there's a body laying in a bed in the room across the way.
The room across the way from where I'm down there when I went up to the office.
When we're up,
And I'm gonna continue arguing with
you're
Umar.
walking, and you glimpse it. You're like, somebody's in the bed. Was everything all right?
Yeah, apparently you got mad at me.
I gotta get you a mobile charger, like that you keep in your van, and have a phone or a watch in case of an emergency.
Yeah, there was no emergency.
So,
Good guy.
not taking a stand.
See ya.
Huh?
Not taking a stand.
No, because it's coming back to the church after
Okay.
his practice.
Sounds good. Love
You
you.
keep it at the house. I told you that.
Well, I
It
know
belongs to the church. Leave it there. Why are you talking back and forth?
because
You-
we live in a fifth
you
wheel.
want pizza?
Where am I supposed to stick it? Huh?
You want pizza?
No, I have rotisserie chicken for everybody in the car.
You
Okay,
want,
love you.
You want a Pepsi?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
I tried the lesson before.
I'll take the Pepsi. Take another one.
Do what now?
Now, can I start healing myself here a little bit?
Okay, so I noticed the body that's across from the office. And in my light blessed mind, I think, what's that got to do with me? And I search his office for scrolls and information. And
Okay.
tomes.
We'll hold off on that. You want to heal yourself?
Yeah.
All right, cast your healing.
Doesn't he still have the healing spray?
He does have the healing sprite, so you're in the bear, so
Yeah, just step into the
roll your healing.
Roll your healing spell.
And technically, he can use it up to like so many charges.
Alright, did you do the third level? You did third level? So basically, you just press that. And when you press that, it'll tell you 6. Oh, let's go. You heal 6.
But you can do it again.
Can you do it again?
Hello?
I
Hello.
don't know.
Hey, Nick. Or, not Nick.
I was about
What happened? How did you get disconnected?
your wife's van?
Oh, haha.
Matter of fact, your children were the ones that answered the phone.
That's funny. Go figure. Alright. So, I'll give you this. If you guys are gonna end up leaving this area, and he's gonna lower the spell for that, you can go fully healed because by the time he uses all the charges of that thing, which you can do it like 10 times, right?
So what do I do? Go back to 65?
44.
Okay.
You thought you were lucky. But you weren't.
I verified it. You're good.
44.
Alright, so that'll work. Alright, so
So how do I get back up to 66? I'll be 65.
Pray.
you don't know yet.
Like love.
So, Bruce,
Yes.
I think you missed it. Basically, Hank went upstairs. Umar
Okay.
finished up healing up Scourge. Goo and you and Scourge are still downstairs with Oro.
Or no.
Yeah.
Or-
Oro.
Oro.
Or no. Or no. Or no.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Well, it's not honor. Honor.
Goo, what do you want to do?
Well, like I said, I backed away from the. Well, before I leave that room, can I just look around and see if there was anything in that room?
Roll investigation.
You sure you're not perception?
Mm-hmm.
7.
A lot of piles of dirt and different things around.
So Goo's like, you remember we came into this room to get something, right? Do not see thing.
No, you went to give that guy a ration because the guy was sitting there asking for food, and next thing I know, y'all are in there pressing some holy symbols against him. Me, I still want to get back on task of dealing with the Burgermeister's daughter.
Yeah, I want to get the hell out of here.
That's
You know.
Do you remember there being a moon amulet in here? Alright, I guess I go upstairs and
There is no moon
look. Wrong sci-fi genre. This isn't Star Wars.
Alright, so you go upstairs.
Yeah, and I guess I walk into the room where are they inspecting the dead body or the body in the bed?
No.
No, I'm just looking around the office.
He's in the office right now. So you just walk upstairs, and which way do you go?
Well, I don't know about the body yet, so I guess I'll go in the office where he's.
So as you're going to the office, roll perception.
Where were you 5 seconds ago? 18.
So you see like, you remember all the rooms were empty, and you see somebody's laying in that bed.
Okay. Go see someone in the bed. And I'm gonna walk over and say, "Go say hi."
It's Doro, the guy, that vampire. He's just there, just kind of like this.
Doro, remind me.
The priest's son.
Goo found guy from downstairs in here.
All right, you guys all hear this.
I'm going up.
Do I find any scrolls when I search for them?
I look at the priest and I say, "Hey, they say your son's up there."
My son, he's alive.
And Goo's gonna say,
He gets up and he tries to push past you guys and run up the steps.
"All right." And I'm gonna hold out the ration and say, and try to persuade him, like, you just want help.
Nope.
I don't get the roll for it.
You can roll.
Well, that's. You can't say nope and then tell me to roll. that's not how DMing works. Oh, you're still gonna roll? Okay.
You hold the ration in front of his face, and he's just sitting there with it, not even breathing. Man, he looks dead.
Go think he's sleeping.
Are we up in the room yet?
Yeah, you guys all join him in the room. Hank, are you going in the room too? Are you going up there?
I'm still downstairs, right?
I'm not going in the room.
All right.
And you said the priest is trying to run up the stairs
I'm
to get
looking-
to see his son.
Wait,
I stopped the priest.
By the way, where's the Burgermeister's daughter and son?
You don't know. You guys kind of lost track of them.
Oh, Jesus.
I have an idea. I want to, where is it? Okay, so I go to like the edge of the room, and I want to like the door, like I'm like 2 foot from the door. I'm in the fatal funnel, but 2 feet out from the door in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to channel the divinity of light, the divine light. I channel thee, and then I light up like a strobe light
Mm-hmm.
at the club where all those people died a couple days
Mhm.
ago.
Huh?
And then I'm gonna try my turn undead
Explain
on
that.
that
Cool.
dude. What?
What
All right.
happened?
You
My light is
roll
strobe-
strength
No.
check.
A couple days ago, something.
Oh yeah, something in the news. I don't know. I just looked at it. No. Turn undead.
Turn undead just makes him run away from you, doesn't it?
It does, but if the critical rating was lower than his level rating,
When an undead fails a saving throw against your turn undead feature, it is instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold for your level.
So you're level
6.
6. So if it rolls below a 6, you kill it.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why I wanted to try it out. Oh, and then
if the undead challenge rating is lower than your level,
Well, that's what you just said when you read it.
when an undead
is that how
fails-
that
Oh,
reads?
read it again.
When an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, it is instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold for your level.
Oh, it's challenge rating.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is the threshold of the level, Bruce?
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, so
I rolled a 20, by the way.
All right, you stop him there. He's like, "Let me through, my son, my son."
you just fucking stopped him like the wall of Birdland.
After I stopped him, I tell him that if he runs up there, tries it again while we're in the office, that I will tell the law about what he's done.
Because you're lawfully evil.
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion, that's charisma, right?
It's
No,
under
that's
persuasion
not.
itself.
Alright, bro. Alright, persuasion. Maybe that one.
Did you figure that out, Mick? Or not Mick?
Press that and roll.
Bruce?
No, I'm still looking for.
10.
Threshold of the level, right?
He's got 10
10.
for persuasion.
Okay. He's not persuaded. He's still trying to push past you, but you're kind of like a stone wall on it. Hold.
I was about to say, does his character even does it affect what his threat is?
Say again?
I said on his character on D&D Beyond, does it give the threshold?
I don't know.
No, that was in my special features. It didn't give me a number behind that. I was hoping y'all could tell me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Well, the closest thing I got to any kind of number is, as an action, you can use Channel Divinity and present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Each hostile creature that doesn't have total cover within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw DC 15 or take 2d10 plus 6 radiant damage. That's the only thing I have that has numbers on this. And that's Radiance of the Dawn. When I chose Divinity, but
So
I
it says
didn't
in the
say that.
player's handbook it shows the threshold.
Awesome.
But that doesn't
So
make
he's gonna have to roll a DC anyways.
6 is 14. Yeah.
Okay, so
Easy, bud.
Ah, here we go. Destroy undead.
Yeah.
Just let him
Cleric level.
Okay, that works. Thank you.
Destroys undead of CR half or lower at 5th level. So at 6th level, it would be half or lower.
So it's level 3. Challenge rating 3,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So nothing happens to him.
why did you fail me?
All of that for that. That's great.
Look, man, strobe lights are always cool. Okay.
Goose thought you
So
looked
this is
pretty.
something to listen to me. I want to
Like
cast
less,
a table.
Drew. Like less.
All right. Read off the description real fast.
Grasping weeds and vines that sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range.
Okay. And then the people that are in it, something.
Duration, these plants turn the ground in the area to difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. So
Actually, just on that destroy undead,
yeah.
the CR of half or lower. So So it wouldn't be CR3, it would be CR half, which means
Oh.
zombies or skeletons.
Got you. Like 1/2 CR.
No, I'm
Yeah,
confused.
or lower.
You can have a
Because
0.5
at 8th
CR
level, he
rating.
can destroy.
Or-
At 8th level, he can destroy.
So if you roll a crit
CR1
fail, he dies.
Or lower.
Huh. Like it's really low level undead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. I'm killing the undead rats, not this vampire.
Pretty
Pretty
much.
much.
Awesome. I like that.
Which is what I did with my last character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quit bragging.
Huh?
Quit bragging.
I know, right?
Up, show lights, fill.
So, the priest literally looks at you and says, "Ha ha! You're funny. There is no law here."
Kill that bitch.
Now he tries to shove you. Roll a strength.
Alright.
Athletics.
What? Oh, okay. Six.
He shoves you, and you fall off the steps onto the ground.
Damn fall damage.
No, there's no damage.
What's the
You guys are in the room. He lights up like a Christmas tree
Strobe light.
on Gay Pride Week,
Strobe light at the club.
or technically. Oh yeah, okay, fine.
Y'all got some drugs?
So, listen, Goo's been through that adventure too. Remember that guy?
Which one?
It was James. Remember, he bought the.
Oh yeah, he tried to get the gin high. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm like, you're doing what?
Yeah, he tried to light up a whole bunch of weed. Which what'd you call it? You called it something
So Hank, what did you
stupid,
do?
like
yeah, it was something
happy
else.
herb or something. And then he tried to light it and then
Did nothing.
force it down a downward stairwell to get this gin high in a cave.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It's like you don't smoke rises, right?
That's exactly what I said when he did it. I'm like, so I do it and I put it at the thing of there, and I'm like, and it flows up and out the building. He goes, oh, I didn't think that went through.
Cause I got high.
So you hear, oh, and you see the priest just, and he kind of makes it up to the top of the trap door. Where's my son? Where's my son?
What's your character's name?
Oreo.
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 Mario, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
He pushed me down the stairs when I tried to restrain him.
There goes the sword. I'm done. I'm done with the priest. I'm killing him. Right now.
Oh my
Okay.
Oh.
I'm done with the priest in the house. I want to go. These people ain't dying.
Cool enough.
That's my character.
Do it. Kill him.
Okay, right before you do that, that's like, yeah, who had a question about it?
Yes.
Wait, did I hear that right? That Mick's attacking the priest?
He is going to decapitate the priest. He's going to try to.
Why?
Because I'm
Because
done.
the priest is defending his son who's evil.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, because the priest totally knows that the son's evil, and all he wants to do is keep him and try to turn him back from being
Natural
an
20.
evil monster. His head goes flying off.
It's meant to be, right?
His head comes flying off. The priest's head flops and rolls on the ground.
Man, I'm starting to walk into the bedroom.
You
You think Priscilla would be very mad right now?
You literally see what everybody else sees. The vampire dude laying on.
He's next.
I walk out of the front door of the church.
Bruce, we're gonna hold off on you then. After, as soon as you walk out the door, you're gonna have something present. But
I'm gonna
continue.
follow Umar out the door. Actually, do not feel safe or wanted here anymore.
All right, so
You just want to say Priscilla is disappointed in all of you.
we're gonna wait on you guys walking out the door.
Okay. Hank
So
said nothing.
But you don't even know who Priscilla. Wait, you were in town, weren't you? Okay, yeah.
So, with that in mind, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You literally hear, "Where's my son?" It sounded like.
I think more of a thud.
Yeah.
What kind of soup?
That's just heavy metal.
Bouncing down the stairs.
No, that's more of a. Yeah.
What you wanna do, Russ?
More distortion.
Upstairs, or you go out the front door with them?
You guys got me at a loss. Instead of getting a cup, I grabbed another tea.
I think that I am going to.
Kyle's having a rough time, so he just killed a priest.
Interesting.
I think that
We got a cleric lighting up like a beacon. We got a paladin killing priest.
Priests, yes.
He's not a priest in my eyes.
Okay, so my character, what I do, I'm still struggling, right? Like.
Well, me and Umar are outside now, so it's
So
just you. It's just you three in the room.
No, he
Awesome.
said everybody's still inside.
So I'm gonna follow the strobe light.
Shadows
No,
are in.
they
Good, hold
two,
on.
they walked out. Those
They
two
did?
guys walked out.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the strobe light thing. I'm gonna go downstairs, and on my way out,
Well, hold on. Wait till Tyler gets back.
yeah.
I need to call him back again. Because the phone was in the middle of this.
Oh, you couldn't answer. Walked out the door.
Yeah, but
Let me add to my notes. Scourge decapitates
100%.
priest.
Nice. We all love that.
Oh, I annotated something as well, so.
Good for you. Did you leave your seat up?
Yes. No, I don't know. If the seat wasn't up
Well,
already.
guys, I don't want to touch somebody else's stuff.
Don't touch it.
Then use your damn foot.
All right.
These boots are expensive.
So,
All right. So what are you doing?
okay, so quick question.
Yeah.
Since I'm still
Come on,
struggling,
man. Come on.
flashing light.
Yeah.
I want to go downstairs now. Can I check the priest's body and then walk out?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll go there to the priest.
This is reverse psychology. He's molesting the priest.
Yeah.
I had to get
You
revenge.
found a coin purse. There's about 4 gold in it.
I take the 4 gold
All
and
right.
I say light bless.
Outstanding.
And while I'm channeling my divinity and flashing, I think my character looks cool at this moment, like one of those cool.
What does that do?
What, the light flashing?
hmm
I'm channeling my divinity.
I know, but what does that do?
Hmm.
It makes you light in a 30-foot radius. What does it do?
Oh, if you're talking about like that kind of thing. Alright, so on my thing, unless I'm doing the alright, Radiance of the Dawn. This is what I didn't actually have this done earlier. I just channeled divinity, tried to turn on dead thing, so I didn't actually do this, but the description for channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn. As an action, you can use channel divinity. Present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Each hostile creature that doesn't have total cover within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15, or take 2d10 plus 6 radiant damage, half damage on success.
2d10 radiant damage.
Yes, plus 6.
Okay.
But I'm assuming, since I didn't get that when the last time with the vampire, where it literally did nothing on the turn undead, I'm assuming I didn't channel Radiance of the Dawn, and I just channeled divinity doing the turn undead. That is how I took that. So, as I'm still struggling like a flashlight, I take the 4 coins, add it to mine, and then I walk outside. Oh, does he have any, like, scrolls, manuscripts, knowledge?
Talisman.
He's got a few things that say, a few scrolls and stuff that say, Lord of the Morning Lord, and then the Moon Mother.
Okay.
Damn hippies.
Now, that background I talked to you about collecting knowledge, I'm gonna put that in my schedule. my adventurer's backpack.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm taking his scripts. Publish his book in my name.
Worst crime than killing a priest. Plagiarizing.
Plagiarizing? No. Light blessed.
How far out does that radiant damage or radiant go?
Okay, so if I'm doing the holy,
The beacon thing.
yeah, the beacon thing, radiance
Yeah.
of dawn is 30 feet, and it dispels magical darkness, and then you have to do the whole damage, Constitution saving throw kind of thing.
Did you just do Axel F?
Yep.
All right, so
Light blessed.
he lights up like a torch, and his body just goes, and it turns to ash and flutters away. Okay.
Awesome. I like
All right.
that.
So we'll give you that.
So he's dead?
Yeah, I mean he did massive amounts of radiant damage on him
Okay.
while he was incapacitated at his sleeping spot.
Okay.
The priest
So-
just went poke, right?
Huh?
He just.
No, you decapitated the priest.
Well,
We're
what's
talking
going
about the
on?
kid.
Decapitated.
The vampire. Decapitated.
You said decapitated.
Whatever.
It's
Okay,
better.
So the vampire's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And the priest is dead. So now that family bloodline is dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
Sweet. Didn't need it.
So, you guys go outside. You turn around and you walk out while you're still a disco ball.
That's okay. So since I did the Holy Dawn thing earlier,
Yeah.
am I still doing the Holy Dawn thing now?
You can turn it off.
I can turn off the Holy Dawn of
Uh-huh.
Radiance.
Because it lasts for how long?
It lasts. It doesn't say how long it lasts.
I think what it is when he does the divine action, for his action he lights up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, for the one action.
Right.
So it only
For-
lasts that
for
one round. Huh?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So I just walked down normally then without.
Okay,
without
cool.
Strobe lights. Okay.
What are you doing? Are you going outside too?
Is he still in the building?
You still in the building?
I'm turning.
You're turning, going out? You're turning, going out? All right. Since all of you guys go out the door, since
Wait a minute, did you go
Bruce
upstairs
and Goo went out first, this is what I will say. As you go to exit the door, you are greeted by the sight of a horse-drawn carriage. There are two black mares with long flowing dark hair and red eyes, snorting with the night air wisping out their nostrils. The side of the coach, which is also jet black, opens, and a tall man with dark hair walks out. Let's see here. We'll go to the cover page. Nope, he's not there. Aha. And you see essentially this man standing there.
Awesome. I love seeing that man just stand there.
Gene Simmons?
Pretty much.
Okay.
He says, "Allow me to introduce myself. My name is..." Go back down to the monsters.
Go say hi, go back down to the monsters.
Yes, ha ha ha. Strad von Zorvich. Welcome to my kingdom. You have done enough that you have garnished my attention. You have killed one of my allies, however. Now I must ask, decide amongst yourselves, which one of you would die?
Totally.
Go say hi. Yeah,
I will give you a few moments to ponder the situation.
Which one was your ally, the vampire or the?
Is it just me and is it just me and Umar at this point, or are they out with us as well?
They can walk up
Oh,
as the conversation, as they're introduced.
Considering somebody attacked these people, and I was trying to do a task, but yet some of these other people started.
It was
attacking
my
me.
pleasure to torment the priest, and you have taken away my pleasure. You have also
Oh,
killed
wow.
one of my allies.
There's a guy with a dragon head in there.
You come out just as he's saying that.
He's the one you're looking for.
And he looks at you and he says, "You're the one that has killed the priest."
I'm just looking at you smiling.
And I go stepping away from Scourge.
I also step away from Scourge.
like about 10 to 20 feet in between me and Scourge.
I follow besides Omar.
So I don't think you quite understand.
My plus.
You think Priscilla not like this?
Will die tonight. The choice is yours.
You think it bad idea to kill us? Can I try to persuade him not to kill us?
Sure, roll.
5.
You are a cute little amusement.
What's your persuade skill like?
Pick one.
Ah! You're confused.
You have the hour. I will be back. And he steps into his coach, and the horses drive off.
I throw a tracking beacon on it.
Okay, Batman. Any of you guys got like a resurrection or anything like that?
No, I don't.
I have a grappling hook. I am Batman.
Is there, let me see here.
I can look for one real quick.
You never seen one?
I got a lesser resurrection.
Really?
Yep.
Dang, I got no resurrections.
I just cast it. What am I using it on?
Mm-hmm.
Look yourself. After that guy comes back. Yeah, I can't help you. I ain't got no spells like that.
What spells are available to resurrect characters? Revivify, raise the dead, reincarnate, or resurrection. True resurrection.
The 6th level cleric would be able to do Revivify.
Mm-hmm.
If he has the spell.
Do you have the ability to learn Revivify?
I can, yeah.
Okay, I would put it on there. I'll let you retcon and have it.
Awesome. So I will change out remove curse with revivify.
Okay.
You had remove curse?
Yeah.
And
I didn't realize that worked on vampires. I had no idea that worked on vampires.
We're bringing back the vampire.
So
I thought that shit was not as strong. Let's go.
okay, so you guys can resurrect.
So
Revivify is a resurrection, right? Time out.
Well, it's within a certain period of time, right after the guy dies.
Okay.
Well, they just blew him up, so...
If I remember correctly.
1 minute.
Oh, yeah, it's been more than a minute.
remove curse. Seems pretty OP to me.
And I'm doing
by
lesser
the
resurrection.
description.
How do you have lesser resurrection? How do you have lesser resurrection? Is it one of your divinities?
I ain't gonna do this.
Lesser restoration.
Restoration?
I will prepare revivify.
Okay, restoration.
That's a healing spell.
Oh, never mind that.
He's not coming back. Clear. No. Clear. No.
Alright, cool beans. I am
I didn't have my glasses on.
Here's the thing,
About 10 minutes go by.
Tyler.
Yeah.
He also to cast Revivify, he's got to have diamonds worth 300 gold piece, which the spell consumes.
Oh.
Ah.
Y'all
And
just there forever.
And it doesn't matter if he's got a spell focus or not. He's got to have that 300 gold piece diamond.
God, that's why I love being a druid. You don't need spell components.
All right, well, you guys have T-minus 5 minutes and counting to select which one of you has to die.
I already know my choice.
So Goo's just gonna do this.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, chicka, bastard.
For me being lawfully evil, I wanted to restrain the guy, but he killed him. And seeing as that guy's the ruler of the land, technically that'd make him a king or a lawman. So therefore I choose him. Scourge.
Okay. Point at me, buddy. You gotta drink.
I'll point it that way.
Okay. So,
I choose Scourge.
at about 10 minutes till the deadline, the two siblings come up. Let me get their names again real fast.
Irene
and Jeff.
I forget what the dude's name is. It's somewhere. Zimok.
Zimok?
Yeah.
Irene and Zimok. So you see those two coming around the corner from the graveside. What's going on?
Goo in trouble. Goo meets Strahd. He say I have to pick someone to die within an hour, and that's like 5 minutes from now.
He's here?
Well, Goo remember him saying he'll be back.
The brother grabs the sister and runs into the church.
Oh, that might not have been a good idea.
You don't hear any screams or nothing.
Well, I'm gonna run inside the church too. I just said like,
Goo wonder why you're running this way. Goo is confused. Again.
If Strahd's coming, I can't let him see my sister.
Goo understand now. Goo used to hide under bed.
And he's going, shh, go away.
Goo sorry.
I'm yelling out, all of you get out of here, leave me here. 5 minutes ain't up yet.
Strahd steps out. So, we have played your game. Now you are playing mine. Tell me which one have you chosen.
Goo have different idea. Goo think Strahd like challenge?
Do what?
What are you getting at?
Goo used to play a game called 3-Card Ante.
and I pull out my deck of cards.
Oh, life last.
Goo say you find queen, do not kill Goo friend. Goo say you find queen, you kill Goo friend.
Okay. He's interested. And what is your wager? If I find the queen, I get to kill your friend. And if I don't get to kill him. There's nothing in it for me. Because I can just kill your friend now if I wanted to. Which was part of my bargain for killing my ally and my toy.
Give Goo 1 second.
And I'm gonna run back at the Scourge.
I wonder if you have anything valuable. Step on it, step on it.
I give you all my gold.
How much is that?
Wait up. $75.
All right, hold up my hand. You give it to me.
Yep.
All right, so I take this.
Goo have 75 gold.
He giggles. You mortals. Life is so precious to you, and yet worth so less.
You think friendship more important?
Even friends fail you, my friend. They have chosen you.
Yep, volunteer.
Okay.
And he... Come here.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
Threshold of the gate of the church, right?
Can I use? Can I try using persuasion on him one more time?
Go for it. One more.
All right. 24.
You know you own most of land here. We are but mere travelers. You think we not worth your time, really?
If you're not worth my time, then I might as well put you all out of your misery. You have proven worthy enough
So
to garner my attention.
So you think you're scared to play 3-card ante? You think you're scared to lose? You is just cute little boy.
Put it on the table.
All right. So.
And this little, the chest that's on the back floats off and then lands in front of you too, between.
Is it in the churchyard?
Huh?
Is it still in the churchyard?
Is it still what? In the
Take it over to
churchyard?
Churchyard,
He steps through the gate,
yeah. Okay.
walks right up to the chest.
All right. So. Goo's gonna put. It's gonna show the Queen of Spades, and put the 3 cards down in front of him, and then he's gonna start shuffling all 3. And in the middle of it, I want to use my sleight of hand to replace the queen.
Okay. So roll sleight of hands.
Nat 20! I love this dice.
You rolled a nat 20, but he rolled a...
Unless he rolled a nat 22, I ought to win.
Yeah. Do you know what he rolled for perceiving you?
What?
29.
I guess Goo's just that good.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Oh my god.
So, you sleight of hand. You did the persuasion. He chooses the card that he knew was the queen. What do you do?
I pull it up and it's the Ace of Spades.
And he
You say friend live.
looks at you. Well played, little. Well played.
You say no hard feelings.
And I pull out the ratchet pack and try to give it to him.
He turns around, whisks the trunk back up to the top.
And I yell to him,
He, huh?
I'm giving him the gold.
You think
Stops.
you should shut up right now?
This is compensation.
Turns and says, "Bring it to me."
He gives it back and I give him the bag.
Oh my
And as you're,
Oh my god, how dumb are you? Oh my god.
you walk over to
Oh.
him, right?
Just did that. I dropped it.
You dropped it at his feet.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Why?
Okay. So
Mick, I swear to god.
What?
Bye,
I
bye,
need you to
Felicia.
roll a strength check when you get a chance.
Okay, what just happened?
Y'all can feel free
Huh?
to tell me to stop.
What just happened?
Goo did yell at you to stop.
Mick just walked up and
I
dropped
didn't
the
hear you.
gold at his feet after Strahd told him to bring it to him.
6. I'm dead.
No, he grabs you and lifts you straight up by your neck.
Okay.
And he pulls you close and he whispers to you, "Your friends wanted you all dead. Think about that.
Did I hear that by any chance? I'm standing right there. Or
No, he whispers it.
okay.
Your friends wanted you all dead. Think about it. And he throws you to the ground, turns around, and gets in his cage, his carriage, and he says, "A deal is a deal, and a bet is a bet. Well played, little one."
Did you take the gold?
You say bye.
No.
Okay.
He just stays.
And he rides off. We shall see you again. After a few minutes, he doesn't seem like he's coming back. You know, what do you guys want to do? They're still hiding. Zorok and Irene.
Goo's just gonna go.
Ah! You think you're stupid?
Can we get back on task and take the girl to the other town?
Yes.
You think that good idea?
Now.
I go over and grab the gold.
So, as you guys say this, you guys notice glowing green figures wrapping around the two sides of the churches, going towards the front. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside the church and fetch Zamak and his sister.
So they come with you. They walk out, and they also are standing at the doorway. And what they see doesn't seem to faze them, but you see green, just a whole bunch of fathom.
I'm gonna ask them.
green.
You wonder what happening?
Irene looks at you every night at midnight. Every night, the dead march to Strahd's castle. All of your friends that have joined from the other worlds that didn't make it. And you literally just see hundreds and hundreds of green specters just marching slowly down the road and just
I was gonna say
into the middle of town.
Do not phased. Goblin's already green.
These look like the ghosts off of freaking Lord of the Rings, for crying out loud.
Oh, so there's no goblins in there?
No.
Goo starts getting a little bit sad and it's like
It's all the humanoid races. There's not very many goblinoid adventurers.
I mean, can I roll perception to see if I can at least see a goblin?
Roll a percentile.
Percentile?
Yep.
85.
No.
Goo gets a little sad and he's like,
You think goblins must not have souls?
No, Grill.
All right. So what do you guys do? They're Irene's brother, Zar, whatever his name is. Zemok. He says it's probably not safe to travel at this moment because we're in the middle of the night and Strahd has ultimate domain. And you've already got his attention, at least tonight.
Well, Goo remembers Strahd going that way, and we're going that way. You think it's safe?
Well, in order to get to the village, to the Velasky, you have to go towards his castle on the same road that he went on.
Do change mind.
Is there a safe place that we can all
We
rest
can
up in?
go back to our mansion.
Well,
Didn't know y'all had a mansion.
Yeah, they got a
I guess that's what we're doing for the night.
All right, so as you guys are walking the streets, don't you just love it?
Walking the streets.
Yeah, you streetwalkers.
Combi critters, if you will.
I didn't see that coming, right?
Wabash walkers.
All right, you guys ready? You hear the sound of a small wooden wheel rolling across damp cobblestone. You trace the lonely sound to a hunched figure bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog.
Didn't know that.
You see her walk up to a house, knock on the door, and she takes out a loaf. And the parents drag a kid that's crying. And he's like, no, no, mommy, daddy, no, no. And she grabs the kid and throws him in a bag and hooks it to the side of the cart.
Do you think that bad?
The light. I use a little bit of light magic, and it looks like a set of numbers are in the air. And then I press 911. Hello, Chris Hansen? We need investigation here. Other than that, though, I ignore
You
it.
guys do anything?
I don't.
You said it's a wooden cart, right? Like just a wooden cart.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like, yeah. I mean, you have like just a cart, like a hot dog cart, for the most part, just wooden.
So he grabs a kid and throws it to the side or inside the cart?
Inside a bag, and then just hooks it to the side.
How many bags are on the side of this cart right now?
Roll the perception.
Perception. 19.
Okay. You notice that there's empty bags on the other side, but there's only one bag that's squirming, and you hear crying. You hear the parents tried to bargain with her and plead not to take the boy, but she just starts to walk off.
I'm gonna run to the lady and just yell,
Goo is cute little boy. Wondering what you doing.
She leans over and sniffs you. Then she takes a pen. She goes right on top of your head.
something if this was a bad idea.
Ow! You wonder why you do that.
Then she looks over. She sees all you, because you're close. Oh, not alone, are you? Tell me.
Question.
Yes?
What are you gonna do with that kid you just threw in the bag and hooked to your cart?
None of your business. They could not pay for their dues, and he must earn their wage.
Goose friend is in
What?
bag.
What type of work and what type of wages do they owe?
They have bought my pastries. They have bought them, and they have eaten them, and they have not paid. So the bargain was their child.
You wonder how much they owe.
The child.
You wonder how much child cost.
One goo.
20 gold.
All right, so I pull out Scourge's money sack and take 20 gold out
Oh, I
of it
already
and hand
got
it
my
to
sack.
No, I never gave it back to you. You never asked me back for it.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I was standing in the door and I did.
No, you didn't ask for me back.
Okay. I'll leave it go with that.
I mean, okay, up to the DM's
I did walk
discretion.
up to him and drop my gold at his feet, by the way.
Yeah, he was away from you. Strahd called him to the cart, and he walked up and dropped it at his feet. And that's why he grabbed him and lifted him up.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'll
and
pull
then he did say, I pick up my gold bag.
Yeah.
And he go, and he's like, did he take it? And he goes, no. I said no, and he goes, I pick it up.
I do this,
So
and I hand you 20 gold.
I don't need your petty gold. I'll take my own gold. Thank you.
I don't know how much gold you got, or if you even got it.
He never buys anything. He just takes it. I mean, all right. So I hand her 20 gold and
You pay.
She. Would you care for some pastries too while we're at it?
You wonder what kind of pastries?
They are dream pastries. They allow you to escape the drudgery of this world.
You wonder how much they cost?
A fair amount. Let's see. 1 gold piece.
Hey, good, we gotta get going.
You take 5.
Ooh, she gets it and hands you 5 of the pastries.
and I give her 5 gold.
Very lucrative. Very lucrative indeed. Anyone else would like some pastries? Yes, yes indeed.
No, but you're gonna release the child, right?
Oh, she already did. She turned the sack over and dumped him on the ground. He screams and cries and runs back to the house. The parents, they just accept him. They don't really show. Well, roll perceptions.
Did you say they were
Insight.
crying?
They were begging for him not to take.
I got 13.
Alright, hold on.
I got a 13.
Okay.
I've got 7.
You wonder what expiration date is on these pastries?
They will last longer than you.
What's that, a threat?
Yeah, you don't get like a lot of emotion from the parents. They begged for her not to take him, but they weren't like hysterical or crying or like they were just like,
Can you
please don't take him.
Mm.
And now he's returned. They're just kind of like, welcome back, son.
So they're just druggies.
Instead of buying one of the pastries, can I trade with a can I make a good berry and trade?
So you cast Goodberry, then you hold up the berries and you say trade. She sniffs it and she's like, no.
Quick question. Can I see if the parents are cursed? Like, if their issue is a curse.
So you want to, what, detect magic?
Well, I was hoping for a skill roll than a spell, but
There's no skill. Not when it comes to a cursed thing.
okay. So even if it's like insight to see what's wrong with them.
You can just notice that something's off.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Gotta save my spell slots.
All right, so Irene actually is the Z guy,
Zima.
Zmok. He basically goes, we must leave. We must get out of here.
You have food.
Do you say that to her?
I said the Z-Mock when he says that.
Oh.
And then I'm actually going to go...
Ismark.
Huh?
Ismark. Ismark. Ismark.
Thank you.
I don't know why you got Zmok.
You told me it.
No, Ismark.
You're the one changing names.
Whatever. It's Ismark and Irina. Ismark and Irina.
And you said Irene last week. I didn't mess up on both names. There's no way.
I read it straight from the pages, so
Apparently not.
yeah, I think you just misheard.
Yeah, because I'm on drugs.
You are. You will be. Huh? All right. So, Ismark and Irene. Ismark goes, we should really get off the streets.
Oh,
And the lady goes, come back and see me if you ever want more.
I'm really glad we record these games.
So, you guys do get back to the mansion. They do bar it over and circle it, you know, just with bars, barred windows, reinforced stuff. You're able to get a long rest in. So make sure you long rest. And you'll be back at full hit points.
Okay, and we long rest. I'm going to...
Full hit points. So when you long rest, you get everything back.
So we're done for tonight?
Hold on.
Okay.
We can get on the road at least.
And while we're doing the long rest, I'm going to, I guess, attune myself to the amulet. Like, just stare at it and kind of look at it and
Studying it, looking at it. And
bite
you're
it a couple
kinda-
times.
Yeah.
Because I remember the priest saying,
Should've
I
burned
remember the
it
priest
down.
saying some, like, it's a holy relic that I need. It's the weapon that can do that. So I'm like,
Do not figure out.
hit knife? Yeah, I'm looking for like a secret compartment or something.
So you start feeling like kind of connected to it. You're moving your fingers around, and as you move your fingers around and you stay with it and study it for the night, you kind of get a warmth feeling from it.
You feel tingly.
And as you kind of run your fingers around certain areas, it starts to get bright.
Ooh. You have shiny.
So we'll say that you're attuned to it. You'll be able to use it. The next morning, you guys get up. They break out a very meager meal. It's very fish and like bread.
Goo is so happy there's food.
So they set out right away if we can because there's too long of a travel. I wish there was a scale. That would be awesome if there was a scale for traveling.
There is.
Where?
I remember my old dungeon master used to have it on the back of his border. So I guarantee you, that means it's got to be in the dungeon master's guide.
Well, it's got octagons on the map, so it's got to be something.
And suddenly there was silence.
I know, right? Barovia.
Yeah, funny. Could say that, man.
There we go. Barovia travel distances. All right. Village of Barovia. To Velasky is this a day? Travel times 2.7. So 5.8 days. So that's what it is.
5.8 days.
So it would take 5.8 days to get there.
Oh boy!
I know.
Mother.
0.8 days.
Are there any horses or carts for sale?
You get down.
No.
Cart.
You asking Ismark?
Yes, Ismark. Bastard.
Okay, so let's start heading towards the other town. Hey!
Right on. Right on. Right on.
I agree.
All right. So you get out of town. Let's see here.
It's a little disappointed if Straw didn't take my ration.
She didn't take the gold either. And we're looking at letter D. You guys are coming up to a river, and as you come up to the river, you notice that the river is flowing, and it's as clear as the blue winter sky.
Oh, is the sun actually shining? I thought it was all like misty and dark and gothy.
It can shine, but it's kind of like it's like if it was behind clouds.
So the bad Silent Hill movie during the good part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping you guys at least watched that movie.
I don't know. I've watched both Silent Hills.
Oh, Silent Hill. I couldn't hear you for a second. My bad.
So.
But yeah, I like those movies. I don't like the games. But I like the movies.
I watch the movies as games on Let's Plays. Because they're much better than most modern movies.
I'm going to do River Crossing.
Just the remakes they made. Oh my god.
I wish they'd stop that.
I'm going to do that here in a second, but we're going to roll for random encounter.
Normally I'd agree with you, but the Resident Evil thing, yes, they are milking it. They went way left field with like 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, well, they
1d12.
Huh?
They took it away from the game.
Yeah, but 7. Oh my, 7 was
And a
amazing.
d6.
I
D8.
got Village. I haven't finished it yet though.
All right.
Did you play 7 yet though?
I played a bit. I know what the ending was, so I was like, there's no reason to play it.
Yeah, but it's so much scarier. It's so. They went back to format, man. It's good. Definitely, in my opinion, definitely 10 times better than 8. 8 kind of went back to what they did with 6 and stuff. I mean, they tried to make it more of an action game than
Skeleton
a horror game.
The only real
How come I
Resident Evil
can't
game
tap?
I actually tried playing was 5, and I hated it, so I never played it anymore. Other than like storylines and the war. Just let me tell you, there ain't nothing worse than being in a crowd of zombies and me trying to move the aiming like this, trying to hit someone's head.
Oh no, I played the original 2, and that's when Capcom invented the randomization engine.
Alright.
So those devil dogs never jumped in the same windows at the same time. It was randomized completely, so you can never memorize the pattern.
As you guys, we'll do this, and then we'll go forward from there. So,
Okay.
as you guys are traveling, you guys end up.
Needing your D20s
Yep.
as we put them up.
Well, I didn't say we're done for the night.
I know, I'm just looking around.
Everybody, you see, through the mist comes a rider on a horse, both clad in ruined chainmail. The rider holds up a rusted
chainmail?
lantern and sheds no light. Huh?
What kind of chainmail?
Rusted,
Okay.
ruined. Roll perception. Somebody.
Was that a laugh or a cough?
18.
You notice that there is no flesh on either rider or horse.
23.
17.
18 plus.
Yeah.
12. Do I see it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
18
All of you
plus.
notice it.
Okay, Goo's gonna look away. Goosey bone! Goosey bone!
All right. Roll initiative.
That's on 20, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20. 11.
14.
19.
11,
Why do I gotta go first?
19 for
Because you're pretty.
I got 16 total.
19 for Omar.
14 for Goo, he said.
I got 14 plus 2 is 16.
No, Goo was 11.
16 for Scourge. What was yours? 10. And yours was
16 plus 1, that's 17.
17. Okay.
17.
14 for him. All right. All right. So you guys see him? You are Umar. You're the first in the round. What do you want to do?
Okay. Is the horse an undead looking creature also?
Oh yeah, they both are completely undead. They're just kind of walking the road.
Just blocking the road?
Walking. They're like riding.
walking.
They're riding towards you, but it's slow. Like they're just like a slow trot. Not even a trot, just a slow ka-tunk, ka-tunk, ka-tunk.
I'm gonna step off to the side of the road
Yeah.
and ready a spell that if he attacks anybody, I'm gonna magic missile him.
Okay. All right. So
So I'm readying a magic missile on him
Cool,
right
cool.
now. But
Aurora,
if he attacks anybody,
Oreo. Oro, what do you want to do? You see this skeleton rider holding up a lantern, just like this. It's not shedding light, and then just
I'm gonna go ahead and hide in the bushes on the side of the road.
When your turn comes around.
Oh.
You said Umar's rendering a magic spell, right?
Yeah.
Can I use enhance ability and use Fox's Cunning, which is target has advantage on intelligence checks?
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't?
Because it's if you have to use like an intelligence saving throw or like to like investigate something or something like that, it wouldn't really help you in this situation. If you're fighting a wizard, possibly, but that's a lot of wisdom stuff. Not like it only help you if you're investigating stuff.
You can always attack him too if you want to.
No, but it's just walking. So I don't know if I want to. I wanna.
You can do what is known as ready in action.
Yeah. If he attacks, you can attack. Basically.
So if you wanted to, you can ready your call of lightning if you wanted.
Yeah, you can just be. I'm ready my spell call lightning.
So on your next turn, then you can cast it.
It wouldn't be. It'd be at the end of this round, in reaction to what he did.
Basically, if he attacks you, then you hit him with a spell. It's not a new round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
when you ready in action, what it is, you say what the action is that you want to ready, and what sets that action off. So, like in my case, I'm readying my magic missile spell. That if he attacks someone, I'm going to shoot him with magic missile. And that's how ready in action works.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna ready Earth Tremor
Okay. All right.
in case he attacks.
There you go. All right. Cool beans. Scourge.
Channel Divinity. I'm prepared. I'm going to use it if I have to.
Okay, so you're preparing to use your channel divinity and smite.
Sacred weapon, yeah.
Okay.
We know what that is.
So you're just prepping.
Yeah.
All right. Down the list is his turn, and he just gets closer and closer, just slowly closer to who would be in the front? Probably Scourge.
Probably not the clear.
You'd probably be leading the walk, the march.
Okay.
You'd be on the front. Who's on the front? Next time I'll call out an order. What you guys travel in?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Okay. Everybody roll 20 and see what nobody roll.
There you go. We didn't call it. I like that.
5.
4.
9.
Okay.
14.
What?
So Hank's in front.
Oh, I thought
What'd you roll a d20?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why are we rolling a d20?
Because we didn't pick the order of travel, so I want to know who's in front. Right now it's Hank.
Oh, well, there's no way I would be in front.
All right, so he basically
I'll
said,
roll it.
"Screw it. I'm walking slower than the person in front of me." So that's fine. You don't have to roll. Hank, you're in front.
I rolled an 11, by the way.
All right, so that doesn't put you in the front of the order anyway. So the skeleton literally comes and he brushes right up against you, but he just keeps.
I just step aside.
After a few minutes, with nobody doing anything, he just kind of rides past you all and beyond. He's just rides past, ignoring you.
This is definitely a strange place.
So, as you guys go for about another, how long did I say it took? 5 and some odd change days?
5.8 days.
Towards the end of the evening, I'd say, you guys come up to the crossroads. And I will read what it says.
Hi.
An old wooden gallows creaks in chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, Sayre Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partly enclosed a small plot of graves shrouded in fog. Which direction do you guys want to go?
I'm gonna turn to Zemock and say,
Which way are we supposed to go?
Ismark?
yeah, that guy.
So we can go to the north, which is a shortcut, or we can stay south and it'll take us away from the river and away from the pools. If we go to the pools, we'll probably run into the Velasque or the what is it?
Gypsies?
Yeah, the gypsies,
Okay.
because they make camp there.
Go wonder if gypsies are good things or not.
It just depends on.
I'd rather not be around people.
I vote against gypsies.
Huh?
I vote
Vestini.
against gypsies.
The Vastini.
I vote against the Vestini.
It will save us a day's journey.
I vote against the Vestini.
Well then, let's go to the Vastani.
And they might offer us some kind of haven, but some of them are known to work for Strahd.
I don't want to be around people.
Are we voting?
I'm not making your decision.
Do you think they have pretty carts?
Who says yes? How about you?
It saves a day's travel.
Bruce?
Word of
I
advice.
say we go
Don't
with the
listen
Vastani.
to the person with an intelligence of 9.
All right. So you guys turn,
Protection in numbers.
Okay, I say
and you
stay
go
follow.
to.
Huh?
I follow.
CDE.
Well, I guess you and I are walking next to each other in a group and we're just shaking our heads.
Sayre Pool to the northwest. As you guys start to depart to the northwest, you hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows.
I helped.
You turn and look at it?
Huh?
You turn and look?
No. Do I have to discern hearing it or no?
No,
Okay.
you hear it.
I'm just walking.
It's definitely a sound that wasn't there before.
Okay, Goo's gonna turn and look at it.
Where there was nothing before hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze churns the hanging figure slowly so that you can fix its dead eyes upon your gaze.
Do you not remember if that there before or not?
Now, who's all turning around?
I'll turn around.
I'll turn around.
I'll stay with the group.
You turning around? You gonna look? Bruce,
Yep.
when you turn around, you see yourself hanging from the gallows. You guys see just like a corpse.
Well, that's kind of interesting.
I say light blast.
Do you think he had pretty eyes?
Well, the body I see hanging there is a body of me.
I don't see that, but like Russ.
Goose starts looking at your eyes, Umar, and then looking back at the corpse. Then looking back at the corpse.
Go see it. Go see it.
All right, what are you guys doing?
It definitely ain't me. I'd say we keep going on to the Vasanti.
Are you saying that to us?
Vasanti.
What?
Yeah, he said it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
The Vasanti.
He said, "That's not me, so let's go."
You think this place is weird?
All right.
I agree with you.
I
The
guess I
road
took.
gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the coming and going of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here, next to a river that winds to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside of a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake. It's sagging from lit from within. Its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge.
I thought we went the opposite way of the gypsies.
No, you guys totally said go to the pool, didn't you?
No.
Three of them, three. You said yes. Bruce said yes, and he said yes.
Oh.
So Hank and I are just following along with you, shaking our heads.
I'm just kind of following.
All right. So you go in? Are you going into the camp?
Yeah, I do.
I
All
follow.
right.
Yeah, I follow.
Likewise.
Just for the record, Bruce, if we Leroy Jenkins, it's your fault.
They're dancing around, and as they're dancing, one of them catches your sight, and they say, "Ah, it was fated that you would visit our humble camp. Madam Eva has foretold of your coming. She awaits you."
How far away from me are they?
Probably around 30 foot.
About 30 foot. Divine sense.
Huh?
I'm using divine sense. Good and evil.
No.
Well, I just did it anyways because what I just went through.
Yeah, I mean,
We all went
you're,
through.
you're fine, but no, you don't sense angelic, demonic, or fey. Right? So, like,
Yeah, there's
no.
Bruce on that one. I'm not sure what that spell is.
I'm pretty sure that's it. It's like, no, that's detect good and evil.
Divine sense is an action you can detect good and evil.
Yeah,
Until the end
so-
of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 5 times per long rest. I'm just being careful now.
Yeah, so, okay. Not really. I mean, they motion for you to come in. Come. Madam Eva has foretold of your coming.
Go think you have pretty camp.
Thank you. And as you get by the fire and they're dancing and drinking, one of them kind of speaks up, says, "A mighty wizard has came over this land a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the Devil's Stride. He stirred them with thoughts of revolts and bore them with castles and masses. When the vampire appeared, the wizard peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground, and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to the precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes.
Can I roll it?
Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. And yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil's stride fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body to see if, well, you know, he had anything of value. As he snickers and smiles.
Can I roll insight on it?
But the river had already spirited him away.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but it sounded important.
Can I roll insight at advantage?
Sure.
Do I even have insight? No. 11.
Yeah, like, it's a great story, right?
Well, insight to see if he's telling the truth or not.
He believes it. Possibly. Right?
Damn gypsies. All right.
So.
Gumetstrad.
Ah.
You beat him in game.
You say this, and you have now got their attention.
He's like,
Go cute little boy.
So do tell us, what game?
Go beat him at 3-card ante, so go not have to watch him die.
and I point towards Scourge.
Ooh, 3-card ante. One of them pulls out a deck of cards. And he goes like this. Roll perception.
That's 24.
For all of you guys, roll perceptions. Everybody roll perceptions.
10 plus 7 is 7. That's not magic.
It's math.
Yeah.
11.
You literally, like, you see it flat out. He goes,
What am I adding to it?
You find.
your perception modifier.
18.
Okay.
16.
Okay. You rolled an 11. So you guys see him do exactly what Goo did. And he flipped all the cards around. And you saw the sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where you hit the card?
Yeah, and flipped it around and did the same thing.
Okay, so when he says pick or whatever, I just run to the side go find it. I just point at the sleeve.
Roll perception again.
All of us?
No, just Goo.
15.
Okay.
I don't know what
So-
perception is. I can't find it.
He, what'd you roll?
A 10.
Okay, yeah, you see him just, and then he shows you guys a card, and then Goo, you see the sleight of hand, you see it go up the sleeve, you point, I find, and he goes, and then he goes, point at one of the table.
Goose card in your sleeve.
Hey.
And I'm gonna slide of hand and pull the card out from. It's not. Oh, damn it!
And then he picks up the card off the table again.
Goosey, you get a game too.
So, I mean, they actually offer you some ale, and they offer you guys to come and join them, have some ale. They're very lively, Everything has been dull and drab and dark and gloomy and worn out, and these guys actually have their stuff looks fresh, lively. Colors are everywhere, abound, and they're singing, they're dancing. You hear the accordion, and they're drinking and they're merry, and they invite you to stay. And they start telling you what they know other than that story about the Strahd. You know, they start talking like, oh yeah, Strahd comes from a royal bloodline. He died centuries ago. As one of the undead, he feasts on the blood of the living. Barovians refer to him as the Devil Strahd.
Who gathered that?
And one of them goes, and I heard he gets all the ladies too. The good-looking ones. Yeah, he takes a lot of consorts.
Like bless.
I heard that he goes, I heard that he likes one of the Bavarian girls, Tatiana. Yes, Tatiana, that was it.
Do we know Tatiana?
What happened to her? No, I don't remember. Oh, Tatiana, yes, as the stories go. Strahd was in love with a girl named Tatiana. I heard he named his castle after his mother, Revonia. Renovia, yes, that's it. Yeah, well, good luck getting there. You can't even go without an invitation.
Good curious, since he lived for so long, how he died.
Let's see. They don't quite know that side of the story. They just know that he died centuries ago.
But who wondered how you kill a vampire?
It doesn't say anything about that.
Damn.
They don't know really. So, they're like, oh, beats us. You know, they just keep regaling you of what they did earlier and whatnot, telling stories. Some of them start talking about their travels through the mist, how they go to other lands.
Okay.
One of them says that they can sell you a potion that allow you to travel through the mist for about 500 gold.
You can already turn into mist.
Haha. Anybody ask questions other than like how to kill a vampire?
You wonder how this place got like that, and why you guys are so not gloomy.
Strahd conquered this land centuries ago and named it after his father, King Barvo. Barov. He uses wolves, bats, and other creatures to spy on all the realm. And everybody's gloomy because they're frightened.
Go see you all happy.
That's because we have souls.
So everyone else is a ginger?
Damn, that's cold.
The Bavarians are simple people.
Ginger.
Some have old souls, but some don't. The soulless ones are easy to spot, you know. They know nothing but fear. They have no charm, no hope, no spark. They don't even cry.
You see lots of people cry.
They must have souls.
Goosey,
And
priest-
we're not bound here. We get to come and go as we please.
You wonder what you mean by bound.
The Barovians and Strahd can't leave, it seems. People can't go through the mist. It chokes them, makes them weak, forces them back in.
You wonder Strahd can't leave either?
He's still here.
Goosey Point.
I want to know if they know about the lady that travels on the road and selling pastries and.
In character, man.
There's an old windmill.
Huh?
She resides there. She sells pastries. They're good if you want to take a little trip.
You have some.
And I pull one out.
Ooh. I'll offer you 2 copper for it.
You wonder. Copper worth more than gold?
Yes. Yes, it is.
11 insight.
Nat 20.
So Goo takes 2 copper for the pastry.
He quickly tucks it away. Deal is a deal, after all. He throws you another cup of ale.
You like you people.
All right, so we're gonna end there. Well, we got about 15 minutes and then we'll end.
Maybe.
Anybody remember what the lady said when you walked up?
Oh, yeah.
What's her name wanted to meet us?
Yeah, so.
You wonder where old lady tent is.
Told of us.
Madam Eva. Her tent's right
Yeah,
over
Madam.
the way. Yes. Okay, good deal.
Who is she?
Got to find out.
I
You
just
guys-
asked. I just asked.
Oh.
Madam Eva? She's the leader of us. She has power of foretelling the future.
Does she carry a deck of tarot
Not
cards?
Yes, that's how she describes the future.
She kind of an old portly lady.
Yes. Of course, dare you say it to a face.
Well, I'm not gonna say that to her face, but I think we've already met her once,
Uh-huh.
or at least me and the dragon-faced guy and the little boy.
So they point over and you see the same caravan tent. I'm sorry, the same cart. There's a tent next to it. And if you guys walk over, yes?
Yes.
I walk over.
So you walk over and you open
Yeah,
the
same
flap, and in the flap you see a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from the crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depth. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. Ah, welcome back. Good to see you again, Scourge. Goo? Uma? Ina?
You remember you.
You have friends. Oreo and Hank.
Likewise.
Interesting. What brings you to our campment?
Oh, we're on our way to another town, and we were told this take the day off our travels going that way.
Ah, indeed it would. You are more than welcome to stay the night here. Of course, you'll be safer if you pay for your keep.
How much thing?
How much? Like bless.
You might not get that much light here, boy.
Like bless anyway.
Alright.
I dropped 5 gold on the table with her.
So how much is it going to cost me to stay tonight?
You dropped 5 gold?
Yeah, I'll drop 5 gold too.
Oh. Alright. Well, 5 gold, please.
Oh, 5 gold?
Yes.
Yes, I'm dropping 5 gold.
I also dropped 5 gold.
Okay.
Like bless.
Good deal.
He was just looking at the tent like,
What light you see?
All kinds of light.
So she says you're more than welcome to make camp or tent wherever you want within the circle. She recommends not going outside of the circle for the night is dark and full of terrors. Copyright infringement!
not yet. Oh, for those of you wondering, I tried to add a theme song to us, my recording
So I
last
can
week.
quote a movie or a HBO series, but I can't play a song from it.
Correct.
Awesome. The night is dark and full of terrors.
Like I put it this way, you know you're a good singer if you start singing a song that lasts more than 7 seconds and you get DMC'd.
That's cool.
We haven't had that happen yet though.
Yeah, no, I won't. I'm pretty sure I won't. All right. So, for the most part, like, they stay up way late. And anybody want to stay up with them, you're more than welcome to. But what do you guys end up doing to get ready for the night? Because you guys are definitely making camp here, or you want to make the camp out in the wilderness?
No, I said we make camp here.
Camp inside the circle.
Yeah.
I make camp inside the circle. The circle of light.
Oh, I'm gonna ask when I go back out though.
Go wonder why you guys allowed to leave and everyone else not.
We don't know. We just can. I have a potion that I can sell you for 500 gold pieces that'll allow you to leave.
Goo is poor. Goo not want to leave. Goo want to help friends.
When you're ready to leave, just come visit us.
Like bless.
Goo still not see light. Goo want to see the light.
There's always light blue.
One of the Vastini throws something towards the fire.
Who's gonna stare at
All right. So, anybody want to do something in the downtime? Now's the time to say it.
I'm going to take a quick watch and rest.
Huh?
I said I'll camp outside.
You're gonna camp outside the tents?
Goo is going to see.
Are you coming back to visit us next Monday?
I will.
All right, good.
Interesting question. Goo's gonna see one of the guys obviously like spitting fire or something, so he's gonna go and try to get them to teach him how to spit fire.
Cool beans. All right.
I'm gonna say light bless and go to sleep
Where?
in the tent.
Okay.
Inside the circle.
You got a tent on you? Or are you just going to a random tent?
Go sleep with the old gypsy lady.
I don't have a tent, never mind.
And that's how you dent your dice.
Actually, I think I
Just
dent the
fortune told.
floor first.
Really?
Oh, that thing is solid.
I thought I had a tent. Never mind, I don't have a tent.
No.
I checked.
I'm gonna lay my bedroll out next to the fire.
Yeah, you should have a bedroll. Most of the adventure packs have a bedroll.
You felt this before, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a bed.
Like I said, like
Yeah, you'll have a bedroll.
that's kind of thing you pull out in a bar when you want to punch somebody.
I have a bedroll. I sleep on my bedroll.
All right. So there it is. Mick, what are you up to?
No, I got my bed all rolled out and I'm sitting up. I'm taking first watch.
Alright. First watch, you guys are still dancing. They're dancing until probably second watch. And if you take it in thirds, how many watches? If you take it in fourths, you're probably in the third watch before they even want to call it a night.
Does Goose succeed in learning how to blow fire?
Roll a performance check. This is going to be fun.
Yes, it is. Oh boy. It's gonna be fun for you.
It is.
So what do you think I rolled? What's the fun of guessing? That one.
Oh. Oh.
And
Breathing fire in your lungs.
Give me 2 seconds. I am going to use the restroom. Then I'm going to come and lay some funness on this table.
His ears are on fire.
Goo burn! Goo burn!
Be glad I got my ale in my hand.
Oh god.
Just hope it's not too much alcohol. My character doesn't abide evil.
My character is self-interest. That's it. Chaotic neutral.
It's okay.
Save your
I
life.
can get along with anybody. During the party.
Alright. I like sleeping.
Any more pizza in there?
Yeah. Last I checked, yeah. Oh, wait.
I'll come back next Monday if I don't have a job. Like I want that much.
It's alright, since you slept out in the wilderness, if you don't come back, you'll just die.
I'm gonna call him back tomorrow. I'm just gonna call him as soon as I get home.
Where was it?
Alright, I want you to roll 2 percentiles.
Hey,
Ah.
where's the pizza?
In the fridge. Alright, roll 2 percentiles.
Next time.
Because I'm going to have some fun.
Alright, first one is 83.
Alright.
Couldn't you get some blowback?
Second one is 54.
Okay, so you've rolled on that one. Now roll. Roll another percentile.
$22.
Okay, so you happen to be on the south side of the bonfire. That's where the guy was breathing flames. And so I did a longitude and latitude
Okay.
to kind of figure out on the map where you're
Where I
at.
land?
So I basically made you roll percentile. You did 87, so you're towards the bottom of the map. You rolled 50 something, so you're in the middle. Then I rolled again on a 100 to see if I were to do a 100 degree, like just not a 360, but 100.
Okay.
You're kind of pointing towards. You're literally right here,
Okay.
pointing towards this cart,
Okay.
and you literally go to breathe fire and woof, right over the cart.
Like,
Okay.
I hit the cart with the breath of fire?
Yep.
Or the, oh.
Am I still awake during this, or is this just I'm not awake
Mhm.
during it? Okay, I am. Can I cast control flames? So after it hits the heart, to try to get the flame or try to quell the flame.
Yes.
Okay.
So you do that, and they do that, and everybody's whoa.
Go sorry, go first time.
The one guy comes over, my cart, my cart, my cart, so much damage.
Ah,
I hand him a ration.
go sorry. Ah.
I hand him the shaving razor.
Gotcha.
And does he keep looking at me after that, or?
You are gonna have so much fun because I'm gonna do this to you. He gives you the evil eye as an action. The Vistani can target a creature within 10 feet they can see. Magical ability they call the Evil Eye duplicates the duration of the effect of the Hold Person spell, but requires neither magic or semantics. The spell is a DC 8 plus the caster's proficiency bonus plus the caster's charisma modifier. So, we're gonna do.
So when he does that, I use Uncanny Dodge on it.
You can't.
Is it damaging me?
No.
Or what's it doing then?
It's charisma check. It's a charisma check.
Okay.
So it is. Do a spell saving throw. Charisma modifier. So
a charisma saving throw?
what is that? Components neither semantic or material. The spell's DC is that. Magic target creature duplicate duration of the effect. Hold person spell. Choose a humanoid you can see with range. Charge must see on a wisdom saving throw.
So is it a wisdom or a charisma?
Wisdom.
Okay.
And then I got to use my charisma bonus.
Okay.
So. Okay.
17.
Alright, so you feel like there's like he the evil eye.
Okay.
Kind of feel weird, but nothing happens.
So Goo's like, okay, Goo, hold on. So I pull out 10 gold and hand it to him. And I still hand him a ration.
That seems to suffice. And he kind of walks back to the party.
So I'm gonna walk back to the guy who gave me the stuff to blow fire and say,
Go thought that was cool. You wonder if I can get stuff to do that again?
Goo, they love you. 3 gold pieces, and I'll give you a whole vial.
okay. So I pay the 3 gold pieces.
Okay. It will have essentially, as long as you have a flame source, you can do the fire breath. We'll say 5 times. But you have to have a flame source to ignite it. All right.
I'm guessing you have to tell me how to make the flame stuff to refill that, right?
He's not going to tell you that.
Okay.
He said come back and visit me when you want more. So, he gave you a discount because he liked you.
Well, I did set the guy's tent on fire, which is pretty entertaining any way you look at it.
Yeah, they're digging you up. So that's why you like really, yeah. He gave you a discount. Like I rolled for the price and then I cut in half because he likes you.
Oh, okay.
So, you did that, so that's cool. All right, so nobody else is gonna do anything. Just call it a night. Like in the game, call it a night.
Well, my phone died, so.
Yeah, they can't look at their character sheets anymore, so yeah. That's...
All right, so we'll call it a night then.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone say goodbye.
So what about the spells and everything that we
Bye,
do?
Felicia.
Goodbye.